Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining. Today, I'm excited to present the Best Buy Cloud Native application, which is a microservices-based system designed to demonstrate how enterprise retailer like Best Buy can modernize and scale the digital platform using cloud native technologies. First of all, let's jump into the Best Buy architecture diagram, which I show her. So basically, this diagram is composed of three major parts. I will say the people, person that interact with the application. So we have two groups here: the customer and the employees. And the second part of this diagram is the front end part, which is right here, the storefront and the store admin. And the third part, which is the back end, is composed of the is this layer right here. So it has the order service, the product service, the make line services, and also the order queue, and lastly the other database. So um, the let me explain how this architecture work actually. So we have, as I mentioned earlier, we have two group of people. The customers, who are those one who will use the application to buy item from um, our online application. So this customer, at first, they have the storefront, which is basically a customer facing web application where user can browse product, view item details, and place order. So that's where they place the order. They use this storefront, and once they place the order, the order goes to the other service, right? So, and it's become an order. This order is queued. Is queued in our order queue, RabbitMQ queue here, right here. So, and uh, on the other hand, once the customer has finished to place his order, we have the employee. So the employee is someone who work with of course, the Best Buy. So this employee who will process that order will use the store admin front end application. So basically, the store admin is an internal web dashboard used by employees to manage inventory, products, and monitor orders. So that's exactly what I'm saying. So this employee now will monitor the order that has been placed by the customer right on top, right there. So to be able to process that order, um, this employee will use uh, of course this front end, the store admin front end application. So once he will see the order from there, and he will forward that order using the make line services, which is basically a background worker that process and fulfill order asynchronously. So once the employee will forward the order uh, to the make line services. This order will have two um, will basically will basically goes into the order database. So let's remind that from here, these these the order has been queued from the once the customer place the order has been queued there. So the order go the make line services is a service that will take that order and also will place it inside the database from here. All right, so I want to jump back again into the customer. So the customer, of course, is using the storefront application, so it has the possibility to place an order and to see the product, the list of product as well. So those two services are part of the backend. So, but he can interact with those two services right there, and um, of course, whenever the customer plays an order is queued, and the order is being processed from there, from here, from the other queue. All right, so this is basically about our architecture diagram. So um, one more thing that I would like to quickly add here is regarding the services that I use behind every, I will say, the application that I use behind every services here. So, what motivate me to use those application actually? I would say for the storefront, I go for Vue.js. So Vue.js is represented by this logo right here. So is the web application is a programming language, the front end language that help build those front end uh, application right here, the storefront and the store admin. And on the backend side, we have the other services which is using the Node.js. So this is the application that I choose to build the other services. And for the product services, I use Rust. Rust is also a programming language used to create the product service right here. And for the make line services, I use Go. Go, who is a very fast application in terms of processing order. And again, for queuing the order, I use RabbitMQ, which is right here, and I will be demonstrating that one again later. And for the database, I'm using a Mongo database. So that's basically what it is for the application. So I'm gonna proceed with the application demo. So basically, where does it start? So we have here is our application, and but before I jump in there, I would like to show here um I would like to show that our application basically is running on a cluster. So, and the cluster here is called um the cloud native app for Best Buy. So this is where it's running on using Azure Kubernetes Services, AKS. And from here, we can see we have the five services that I just talked about: the storefront, the store admin, the product service, the other service, and the make line services. Okay, so those are the workload running on our cluster. Fine. And so now I'm gonna proceed with demonstrate how this application works. So this is nothing very fancy and very useful for the user in terms of use is very user friendly, and so this is what the let me show again. The storefront here is our customer. So we would like to add as a customer right now. So you will see the storefront, which is right there. So here our storefront. Okay, so on the storefront we have all the product, the items, and so again, as I say, the customer can see the order sorry, you can see the item, the storefront again is using that one. So it is going to place an order. So let's say this one, we want to add this one to our cart, and we want to add this as well, and we want two fridge. For example, I add this one. So the customer of course go to the cart and see everything goes well and check it out. So the order has been submitted. Okay, so we can see that that order is actually queued right here. So we can see um, our RabbitMQ is showing some. We have one order ready here. This one is ready, and I'm gonna go back here. So once the customer placed the order, so it comes to the employees now to proceed that order, right? So I'm gonna back here again. So now this employee is going to use the store admin, right? The store front end, which is right here. Okay, so on this, which we call again the portal. So here is the list of order that our employee received, and he gonna proceed this order. For example, let me see, this is 3. Let me back to order again. Okay, and let me see one here. um what, so maybe this one, yeah. All right, yeah, exactly, this is the last that I just placed. So the other, basically the latest comes in use the what we call the uh is come as a uh is use the LIFO principle, last in first out. So here is the queue. We have the queue here. So this is the last in. Okay, I'm gonna proceed with the last in here. Okay, so complete the order. So order successfully proceed. So that's how it's work. So that order is no longer here. So I proceed with that order. So, and as an admin, of course, I can add some products, right? The admin can interact with the product here, and um, so I can add a product if I want. So let's say I want to add a product, let's say a fridge, even though I have one already there. So quantity, keywords, um, use just one. So stock food. All right, so for the image, unfortunately, we won't use this image here, but I will show how we can proceed with the image later. So I saved that I product, so it's been saved successfully on, right? So perfect, so order. So I'm gonna back here again. So of course, and also I want to show how this order that we did previously has been placed in the database. So to be able to do that, I can quickly come here for the database part. I have to, I'm gonna jump back there later on, but here I would like to proceed with I would like to proceed with let me show this one. This is the product again. So this is the queue. So for the database part, yeah. So let me just For the database part, let me just go back here. Okay, so for the database part, I'm gonna show you how this goes. It gets stuck in our database, and so to be able to see that, okay. So all we need to do here is to uh, connect to our database, and again, I would like to see here storage. Let me see. Upload. Okay. All right. So for my database, replica. Okay, MongoDB. All right. So that's is my MongoDB. Is MongoDB .0. Okay. So I'm just gonna write this command right here. Okay, so let me just even, okay, I could even see it here. Okay, I have that MongoDB qct control get codes. Okay, I have the MongoDB right there. So I'm gonna run this command here. Okay, paste scan. I'm gonna use this one right there here because so I have MongoDB dash 0. Okay, so we are connecting to our MongoDB. Now I need to show the database. So admin config logout other database. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. We want to use the other database. Okay, we switch to it, and now we want to see the content of our database. Show collections. Okay, order. Okay, so and here now we want to query to see all the, all right, so here are our product items. Okay, so this is the last item that I placed recently. We can see it right here. All right, so that's perfect. All right, so the next thing I would like to talk about now will be now let's see how this application use the CI/CD pipeline as well. So for that, let me back here again. We can see that this is the product. I've added a product recently. Let me just refresh again. Yes, the fridge one. So here we can see that these days um so what I'm trying to demonstrate now is the CI/CD pipeline, because our application is a cloud-based application, which is a modernized application and is fully is it use the um the modern CI/CD pipeline to implement the deployment. So here I would like to demonstrate how our CI/CD pipeline work for this storefront. This is our storefront services. So here for those item which we don't have who doesn't have a proper image here, I would like to replace those items, this image with an image called coming soon. So So to be able to do that, I will download an image to replace this placeholder. So, and for the pipeline, I will show the pipeline here because I said is a storefront. So the storefront pipeline is this one running here. So this is the store admin. No, I don't want the store admin. I want the storefront. Okay, I want this one. Okay, so the actual action is this one. So I will replace that one. So okay, so let's just do this one. Okay, so to be able to do that, I will go into our storefront. Um, our storefront. All right, so perfect. So here is our storefront. So let me just stop from here. All right, so let me first of all check what do we get as status here. Everything is clear. Okay, so now back here, I'm gonna replace this image. So to be able to do that, I'm gonna replace save this image as okay, and I'm gonna have it here. Okay, it's the storefront public. Okay, so I'm gonna replace this placeholder image with this one here. Okay, so let's do that. I'll replace it. So if I'm back here and then if I do again git status, you will see there is a change here. All right, so I'm gonna push this. I'm gonna first add this one, git add, and then git commit.m. Okay, so I replaced placeholder placeholder image, right? Let's placeholder image. So that's my commit, and then I'm gonna do git push. So here what going to see is we are going to see our CI/CD pipeline in action here. So we can see this is the commit message that I made earlier, replace placeholder image. So it has the full pipeline in, in, in action here. We have the build, the test, the release, and the deploy. So here actually the build has started. So once it's completed, it will move to the test job, and after the test job is completed, we will proceed with the release job, and finally with the deploy job. So once this whole pipeline uh, runs successfully, we will see here, we will see that our product item here, uh, my bad, is not on this one. After this one fully proceed, we will see here that these images will be replaced with the coming soon image. So let's back again with our pipeline is still running, All right, so this is completed successfully. So now let's refresh our product list here. Let's refresh again. Take some time to come live. Okay. product. Product here. Placeholder. Still not showing here. No. Let me back here and see the status. Everything is gone here. All right, so normally it should run there. And replace that one. Right, let me just back here and see if I can. Okay, that's what I mean. That's what I want to see here. So we have, I think is a browser issue. So let me back again and keep refreshing this one. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is to open again that browser. I'm gonna pick it from here. Where am I running this one? Not here. Here? No, no, no. Should be somewhere here. Okay. Here is where I'm running this one. So the storefronts. So I'm gonna copy it here. Copy, and I'm gonna back here. Oh, still. Let me just do. So basically, this one shouldn't be an issue, but for the sake of demonstration, let me just make it all work properly. Okay, so here I'm gonna just clean my browser history here. So I clear the history, clear everything. Okay, so that's the storefront again, and let's try again. There we go. All right, so this show that the, our pipeline works, and we have the coming soon image that replace the previous one, the placeholder. And so for any change in the future, whenever there is a change, we can simply go back into our code, make the change, and commit the code to our GitHub, and we will see our pipeline in action. And so, and that will be, the change will be proceed automatically. All right, so that's basically everything for the this demo, and thank you everyone for coming today and for seeing this our Best Buy application, the one that I built, and have a good rest of your day. Thank you.